All right, good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. I'm your host, Keith Parris. I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning on this Free Flow Friday. Good morning, Debo. Good morning, Jermaine. Everybody, the phone lines are open, 414-444-5250. I saw on Facebook, I guess, people to the family of Brother Joe Curry. Maybe a couple of times had a chance to talk to him, but had a real opportunity to talk to his son, who does, I think it's Strive Media here. Yeah, so, man, left a big imprint in the community, and he's going to be sorely missed. So.
Yeah.
Tough year, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a tough year. Some years, but this year, man, I mean, meaningful people.
What was that?
I said meaningful people die this year, man.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as non-meaningful people?
There's one or two out there that's not meaningful, Debo.
3 or 4.
So you're just saying they're in the world in the way.
Oh, man, real talk. Space wasters.
Space wasters.
This must be a free flow Friday. Just speak your mind.
What did your teachers used to say? You just a waste of space.
A waste of space.
Oh, wow. Man, that would be like
big for nothing.
Why you even here? Oh, I'm 8 and I gotta be
talk
here.
To people that way.
Man, we used to tell cats on the court, man, they couldn't hoop. That was huge. Be like, man, you big for nothing, man.
I like that. Big for nothing.
He's just on the court. He's big for nothing.
Big for nothing, man. Oh, my favorite one. Don't self-check.
Self-check.
Yeah.
We say self-D.
We ain't gonna hold him. He's self-D.
Yeah. Self-D, right?
And he get out there clumsy.
Right. Just leave it. Then he hit the shot.
And then everybody looking at you
looking at him like
he's been practicing.
Yeah. Everybody's still talking about little Deuce Holland.
Oh, you talking about from Detroit? Little Deuce.
Oh man, watch him walk up, and it wasn't a playoff game; it was a regular season game. Yeah. But it was just like, man, he had a load. He had a load in his shorts, man.
Pressure, bust pipes,
man.
And you can tell that he was just defeated because when they went in overtime, the coach wouldn't even put him in.
Both of them.
Yeah, the coach wouldn't even put him in.
But the crazy thing was, when it came, it was like 0.1 second or something like that.
No, it was 1 second left.
1 second, right? Mm-hmm. When they went 1.1, right?
Yeah.
But people were already getting up leaving.
Yeah, they was already getting up leaving.
They was leaving because that's a pro.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you gonna hit 50% of them.
Yeah, and he was 12 for 13 coming in.
I know. I was listening to. I went to pick up some food last night, so I was listening
to watch your neck.
There you go.
I was listening to the football game, right?
Yeah.
The Commanders and the Eagles.
Yeah.
And it was the announcers jinx. It was talking about how this dude had kicked all those field goals.
Yeah.
And
they get you too, man.
They get you, man. Yeah. I'm not
hasn't missed a field goal all year.
Until now.
This is a gimme for him. He'll shoo-in for it.
Yeah, man, I think that cat.
Oh, and it's wide right.
Legs got light, man. That cat legs got light. He got the shiver.
The game wasn't on the line. I mean, that was like first quarter.
Well, in football,
yeah.
I was talking about.
Oh, you talking about? Oh boy.
Yeah. It was. I mean, the game winner. I mean, how many kids be in the backyard practicing on game winners, man? That's it.
Fantasy.
You practice
or the last 5, 4, 3, 2.
That countdown. Yeah. That countdown, yeah. Your own siren.
Oh, man.
Break.
Oh, God, that man, you felt bad. Well, I didn't feel that badly for him because I was
great.
rooting for the Pistons.
Yeah, I felt great. But Malik Beasley, that cat.
I forgot about the Bees.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Oh, that was a revenge game for him.
Of course it was.
Oh, man.
But in the Bucks' defense, man, they wouldn't have been able to sign him anyway.
Right.
So
he got more money.
Yeah, he got more money going on to Detroit. So.
But yeah, man, I was going like, why weren't you dropping him like that last year?
Well, he was hitting.
Yeah,
he was actually
not like he was the other night.
Oh yeah, he was on fire.
He was on fire the other night.
Anytime you play against a team that got rid of you, you have a motivation there.
Well, yeah, man, like Sam Merrill.
You want to beat him.
Like Sam Merrill. Like we drafted him second round. He sat on the end of our bench, and when he left, and
on the end of our what?
The end of our bench.
And what you said the first time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, man. Your ears heard something different, man. You got to get them wax up out of there. No, but
and don't forget to wash your neck.
And wash your neck, Jack. He sat at the end of the bench, and we didn't play him for some reason. He was a shooter. He reminded me of how AJ Green is, a young Kyle Korver when Kyle Korver came into the league. Oh listen, I'm telling you, when Kyle Korver came into the league, he wasn't getting that much playing time until that following year. And then he was hitting everything for Atlanta. And then he became a Bucks killer. Like he used to kill us. And Sam Merrill, what happened? He left, he went to Cleveland and became a Bucks killer.
Well, it was Randy Brewer.
Brad Lohaus
got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, came back, and he dropped 40. He dropped 40 on the Bucks.
Unbelievable! Like this dude was trash.
Like Randy Brewer, he dropped 40. Yeah, I mean, so those revenge games. I guess
it's personal.
And there's another guy. He must have people here. Plays with the Pistons. It was enough because they talked about him getting tickets. Was his mom at the game? He said no, his mom will be at the game on December the 6th. And he said he circles all of the Bucks, so he knows. They said, how you know that game?
I wonder if it's Hayes.
Yeah, there's some guy with them who has a Milwaukee tie, and because they was talking about his mom.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
man. But with all these other teams that's losing, man, they can pay me, man. I throw the ball up and break for a small fee of a couple $1,000.
What did AJ Green end up with, man?
He didn't play. Man, he didn't play.
I know he your boy.
He ain't my guy. He's just a shooter, man.
I know he's your boy.
Listen, I would trust him. I would trust him with the ball in the corner.
Oh boy!
So you wouldn't trust him with the ball in the corner?
At the end of the ball game, I would not.
In the corner.
In the corner. At the end of the ball game, I would not. That's not what he's paid to do.
What up with you, player?
Nice of you to join us.
What up, player?
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
So, man, I'm gonna ask this cat here because he hoop, and I know you hoop, but I know you hoop too. No, I didn't want to take that away. I had to clean that up real quick.
In the 20th century,
I had to clean that up real quick because I know you ball.
Maybe somebody can really play. DJ.
So, Killer, listen. And I'm just using this narrative, so we're just going to stick to this narrative here. With AJ Green in the corner, would you trust him with the shot?
You could trust him anywhere with shooting.
At the end of the ball game.
Yeah, at the end of Oh, yeah, all day long. So at the end of the game, in the corner.
I would say he has proven that he can hit the shot. But, he's never been put in that position for the end of the game. Yeah. Obviously, we got Dame and we got Giannis. And then hopefully if Middleton comes back, So you got...
Because we paid them to do that.
You got three people ahead of them. But
AJ Green is not paid. We'll get hit the game winner. We don't pay him for that.
But if you need a three, you would probably go with AJ Green over Giannis.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we had our whole spat a couple weeks ago, it was never about AJ Green shooting. It was about defense.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, everybody know that he could shoot, but defensively, that's where the Bucks get killed.
So did you? What do you think of little Deuce Hollins?
Little Deuce.
I mean, he okay.
Hey man, he got them springs.
He's young and he's able to make multiple adjustments defensively. He's able to help and recover. Yeah. He's able to, recover and then, get back to, somebody else's man and rotate,
So is he a 3-and-D player? Or
no, he's just a D player. He's not no 3
He's 19 too, man.
Yeah, but I thought they said he can cover 3 positions.
He could, but he's 19. Yeah. He's 19, and it was obvious he was 19 the other night.
Man, that cat got some springs, man.
Yeah, I mean, great game, man. Nice. But it was just like, so did you watch the game? You see the end of it?
No. I didn't.
Oh, that was so crazy, man.
He missed both of those free throws, but that was a crazy foul to call. I watched the highlights.
Come on, man.
That was a crazy foul to call.
All ball, man. All ball, man. That's the end of the ball game, and it's going into overtime. Just let it go. Yeah. Oh, man.
I didn't even know the Bucks had 4 wins. I thought they were stuck on 3. I have forgot about the win against Utah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Utah, right. Philly.
Right. Utah, Philly, Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then Detroit.
Well, beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
Well, they could have. They could have beat all of the other teams too.
But the Bucks is in that group of teams with teams that you're supposed to beat. So you can't say that about the Bucks.
Well, there's gonna be some teams they play. They're supposed
to be.
They're supposed to be Utah. They're supposed to be.
They
Detroit.
almost lost to the Raptors.
Yeah,
they let.
And the Raptors had their best players when he playing.
They let Grady go off.
Wasn't playing neither though.
Yeah, that's true.
Ours wasn't playing.
Yes,
neither.
they was.
No,
all you need is Giannis.
No, stop it, man.
Obviously, all you need is Giannis.
No,
but you can't. He can't do 59 every night.
Look, even if he'd had 59, even if
not every night, but he should be able to do that for a week.
But even if he had 59 by himself, that we still would have lost if we didn't have the supporting guy.
What you laughing for? He's 6'11". Nobody is athletic as him.
No, what I'm laughing about.
And he run like a deer.
You remember Saturday Night Live used to do the thing on the Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they said, well, okay, the Bears are playing such and such. They said Dicka coaches, yeah, it'd be like 43. So you going like Giannis should drop 59 for a whole week. Whew. I remember last year when they were in Toronto,
they only got 2 games a week. They don't even play that much anymore now because they so soft.
No,
maybe
they don't play tonight, right?
No, wait a minute, they played.
I think they do
5 games in 7 days.
Okay.
So that's a lot on the NBA body. That's a lot of mileage.
But if it's home games,
it don't matter if it's home games.
It definitely matters.
Because you still running up down the court.
You're not traveling.
Well, I mean that travel aspect of it, but you're still playing.
It's the traveling. Being on those planes and then getting to a different city. Your sleep patterns are all thrown off. Depending, let's say you're going from New York to LA.
Right.
That means now you're in a different time zone.
Hey, at your first to second year, I'll give you a grace period. Your third year, that may mess you up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Giannis, this is his 11th year.
Yeah.
He's in phenomenal shape,
he's
though.
Still in his 20s.
Because he played over 40 minutes.
Yeah, he played the whole fourth quarter, I think.
Yeah, but he played the whole. He didn't get a lot of rest.
Yeah,
they couldn't sit him down because they didn't have.
When they sat him, though, we started.
Ain't no rest. Doc Rivers talking about, I'm not worried about if we gonna make the play. We gonna make the play, bro. You don't know that. You do not know that.
But what do you say to your team? You're not gonna make the playoffs?
No, you say, "Hey, we're going day by day to get better."
Well,
that's what you say. You don't make no bold statement, and at the time, your record was like 1-6 or something crazy like that.
Well,
and the record is still crazy. 4-8.
1-6, but your best players are hurt. So I mean, that is
no, they was playing.
No,
only person that was out was Middleton.
That's 23.
Dame only been out these last 2 games.
That's 23 a game.
Yeah, though. Dame has been out, but then you got to look to Gary Trent wasn't hitting.
Oh boy.
So we talking about people that's playing.
Wait, hold on. Listen, Gary Trent, and I feel you, Keith.
Gary Trent can
Gary Trent can ball. Look, the other day he kind of showed why we got him.
Okay.
But he needs to be more efficient. Like he needs to score it, because if he scores, then that would take the pressure off of Giannis and Dame. So the work load that they're carrying, it wouldn't be so large.
So is that a good move? You always get these proposed trades. So getting Marcus Smart, you think that?
No, heck no.
Really?
The only reason why, because
we would have to give up Bobby.
So we would have to give up Bobby and something else.
You have to give up Bobby?
Yeah.
We can't get him up.
Yeah, you would have to give up Bobby. You would have to give up Bobby because of the second tier.
You know who can go?
Brooke.
Brooke can go.
No, I think you need Brooke.
Pat should have been gone.
Yeah, Pat
Connaughton,
man.
He should have been gone.
He
should have been gone with Bud.
He's a glue guy.
They could trade Pat Connaughton for a pack of hot dogs.
Good community guy.
They can trade him for a pack of hot dogs.
That's okay. If you still care about the community, you'll come back.
From a distance, as the song said.
Depends on where you traded to. But he has property here, so he's made.
Like I said, you care about the community. If you care, you'll come back.
So let me ask you this, D. Would you rather have Zach LaVine over Dame?
No.
I'd
rather have Drew Holiday over Dame. All right. Am I locked into something? Should I be moving on? But come on, man. Anyway, the kid, what's his name? PJ Stroud that played at Wisconsin last year. He's playing for Kansas this year.
The guard?
Yeah, the dude. Yeah, he was a freshman last year. He's at Kansas this year.
Wow, is he?
Yeah.
Ain't they number 1?
Yeah, I saw Kansas play the other night. Duke lost the other night?
Yeah, Duke lost to Kentucky.
They lost to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Why? Who? And Mark Pope is the coach.
Yeah.
I
Sure is.
remember,
Mark Pope used to ball for Golden State and
I
a
remember
couple other squads.
the first time I met, well, actually the only time I met Ray Allen. We had a lock-in up at LaVarn Way.
Okay.
And everybody knew that
LBC.
Ray Allen was he's like God to me. Everybody knew that.
That's Jesus Shuttlesworth. Man.
Yeah,
So,
Jesus.
When I was a kid, I always used to wake up early. So now I'm just up early in the morning. And Karina, she came in and was like, "You want to go see Ray Allen?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Do you want to go see Ray Allen?" Man, I hopped up so fast, took my shower. I was on the bus, the first person on the bus. That's back when NBA used to do Read to Achieve.
Yeah.
So we went to the Cousins Center, where the Bucks used to practice, and we did the Read to Achieve. And then saw Mark Pope. He was working out while Ray Allen was reading the book to us and stuff.
Mark Pope used to suck for the Bucks.
Yeah, well, that's why he's coaching.
That ain't why he
That's
coached.
why he's coaching.
Dude,
Those that
trash.
can't teach.
He had a long career in the NBA.
Oh man, what was the joke? There's no such thing as an unemployed 6'11" white dude. Come on, man, you gonna play in the NBA?
Wait, but did you hear about the new cat? He's a freshman at Florida from Canada. He's 7'9".
Really? Can he play?
He just redshirted.
Okay, he can't
This
play.
year, but he's 7'9".
He probably got to
from
pick
Canada.
up some weight.
Yeah, well,
probably
if you can't play in Florida this year, there's a reason they redshirting you. You're not.
But he
just
probably
ready.
super thin though.
Yeah, probably super. But at 7'9", you are, man, you taller than Wimmy.
How tall was what's his name?
George Mearson?
No, Yao Ming.
7'7".
I thought he was 7'6".
Oh, that inch makes a difference.
Well,
7'6", 7'7".
Because I think, you 7. I think George Mearson was 7'7". I think he was the tallest guy that ever played.
Yeah. Was he the one that played in? He did a movie. Didn't he do a movie?
Yeah. I forgot the name.
He wasn't Princess Bride. That was Princess Bride was Andre the Giant. I'm trying to think what movie he was in. A movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie. Yeah. I forgot it. I think it was in a funny movie or something.
Yeah. Well, all right. I again, he's my boy now. You my boy. So we'll see what happens when Deuce Hollins.
Yeah, I mean,
we was gonna draft that cat.
It's no creativity in the league anymore, and that's why
you don't like the ISO.
No, not the ISO. It's just all these threes. Like the one game I watched, the Bucks shot 50-something threes. Like,
50,
bro,
dude, I would have killed to be able, in high school, threes like to shoot like that, green light,
man.
Like when I was growing up,
city conference,
every team had a different style of offense. You know what I'm saying? And that style of offense was catered to those particular players. When you was growing up, you would hear, "Oh, this person fits this system." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they never built it around.
It was a difference. Boston had this type of offense. New York had this type of offense. LA had this type of Miami. Now it's just everybody shoot threes.
Yes. Steph changed the game.
And then it's not even that. It's just people
are they hitting the threes?
No, they're not hitting the threes.
Steph changed the game because you got to look at our
40%. That's pretty good.
Well, if you look at it, this is, they always say it's a copycat league. Yeah. So it's a copycat league. The whole Golden State thing was based off an anomaly. All right. Not many teams have the greatest shooter of all time or a greatest shooter of all time, right?
But they were running
the Warriors. Offense. The Warriors had two.
Yeah. They ran the same offense.
No, they didn't.
Pace and space?
Yeah. Moving, pace, and space. Yeah.
The Warriors had two of the greatest shooters of all time. So, very rarely do a team have one of the greatest shooters. Yeah. This team had two. Yeah. Now, everybody is trying to...
Who's the second one?
Clay.
Oh, Clay was...
Of all time?
Well, he is one of the greatest shooters of all time. Come on, man. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Of all time. That's what great shooters play today, but all
he
time.
Like in the top 5.
Clay ain't even in the conversation for all time.
Yes, he is.
No.
Shooters, dude. We looking at three. Now, y'all got to look at when the 3-point shot came in.
So you're going to put him in the conversation with Ray Allen?
Yes, he in the top 5.
He's not better than Ray Allen, but
he's in the top 5.
I would put him in the top 10.
In the conversation.
He's in the conversation, man.
So you saying Clay is not?
One of the leading
obviously, he's in the conversation.
He's one of the leading all-time shooters.
I do have to. I do have to
The
agree
word
with
I'm
DJ.
stuck on is of all time.
Anyway,
the top
so
10, man, at least.
He's definitely top. Anyway, so teams are trying to base their success off of an anomaly of a team having two of the greatest shooters of all time, when majority of these teams don't even have one of a top shooter. And
well,
so
you know what?
now it's just a free fall with all these threes, and then it really went bad when Durant went to Golden State. So now everybody is trying to duplicate.
But that opens up the floor.
That's not the point.
Well,
if you can't shoot, you have no business shooting it.
All right, and then you're probably not going to be playing.
But we got the Bucks, for example, shooting 57 threes, only making 17 in any metric. That is a bad percentage.
That's a bad percentage, but the reason why they did do it is because they got the capable shooters. If you got the capable shooters, that you're going to run an offense. Now, if you don't make it, that's a different story, and that's on the coach to adjust the offense. But when you have the capable shooters, your game plan is to shoot it. Brook can shoot. The only person out there in that starting five who can't shoot is Giannis. And that's why they surround everybody and space them out.
When he takes so few threes, so he has a pretty good percentage when it comes to his threes. Because he takes so few of them. But he was feeling it the other night.
No team, I don't care who on your team, no team, not even Golden State.
So you inside out guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's easy.
Old school.
Yeah, I pass it down low and then
you're supposed to make
you need Shaq.
No,
you need Kareem.
No. See,
you need Tim Duncan.
You can still play inside out with Giannis.
Who can post like that now?
Okay,
all you do is get down there.
But it's not even Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that's why I was coach Joel Embiid.
But it's not even about posting.
It's about
inside out. You can Giannis, for example, drive and kick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't even have no cutters. People are not even setting screens off the ball. People just standing.
Well, it depends on what team it is, because our team do stand there a lot. But a lot of these teams that we play, they do the back cuts.
Right.
They'll set the pick screen, a high pick.
They play a better
and roll.
They rather play.
Yeah.
Who did they
play?
Denver,
San Antonio. They run a more free-flowing style of offense.
Because Popovich was like one of the first guys to really incorporate a lot of the European style.
Yeah, sure was.
And Steve Kerr was coaching there with Popovich. So it was really Popovich, and he's really the
influence. He was playing there. He wasn't coaching there.
Yeah, okay, but he had a relationship with
the pick and roll was Karl Malone and John Stockton. They ate off that.
Yeah, the pick and roll back then. But now, man, they had the high screens. When they bring the big man up to set the high screen, though, you have your small forward who's waiting in the corner.
No, what they do now is you saw this. You saw this when Cleveland played Golden State in the finals. And what did they do? They ran a play where they had Steph Curry holding Kyrie Irving. And what happened? Kyrie Irving hit the three.
So that just goes to my point with the copycat league. Now on defense is a whole nother different story. Now, what do everybody do? They switch. When I was growing up, man, wasn't no switching. You get through the screen,
fight through the screen, hold
and get to your man.
Yeah.
I taught switching. I taught switching. Because we taught play every position on the floor. So we switch.
But you would only switch with like positions, guard on guard, big on big. You wouldn't switch a big on a guard.
And have Dame on.
But in
a 7-foot player,
but like
man,
in the NFL,
take advantage.
And then
it's really about matchup.
And then if I know, and then as a coach, if they know that I can't hold Keith, there's no reason for me to be switching on Keith if he's gonna kill
hold me. You can't hold me.
It was
he gave it too little sign.
Hey, there was a time he couldn't hold you.
It's getting dirty.
Yeah, and it was because I wasn't born yet.
There was a time he couldn't hold you.
Yeah.
He was born to stop Keith. What's your mission in life? Man, I was born to stop Keith. You're listening to Community Voice Free Flow Friday.
He gave it too little.
Wow. DJ the Protege on this divine mission.
Don't go anywhere yet.
Okay.
Don't go to break yet. I got something for you.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Lord have mercy.
He was acting hungry yesterday.
Going anywhere? That's more like going anywhere.
Going anywhere?
I don't think you're going anywhere no time soon, Jack.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Mary, he ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Don't know that. You're listening to Community Voice. Carla, I see you when I get back. DJ's gonna shut me down, so I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. And it's funny, y'all talking about that draft. Who went down? Me, Uncle Paul. I think Chris went. And then I take Cameron. We went down because it was like a watch party for the draft down at the old Bradley Center. And we went down for it because, man, my brother-in-law, when it comes to the Bucks, He take me to games. That's what I tell me. Don't waste your tickets on me taking me to a game. It's a waste of your ticket. I'm not used to being at live games. I'm used to being at home, right? So
take me to the game. I don't know what you talking about.
Bucks were
take
like
me to the game.
It must have been they were down by 12. It was like a minute something left. I'm heading towards the door.
Out of there.
Paul wasn't. We sat there to the end. I was like, dude, we gotta go, man.
I can't beat that traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah, that's how it is with me and my girlfriend. We stay
all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
Caller, welcome to the program.
Good morning. You on air?
Shalom, Mr. Kai. That's Greek. I mean, that's Hebrew for peace, family.
Peace.
Peace.
You had crickets up in here for a minute.
Yeah, we're
going. We thought you put a spirit on his man.
Excuse me.
Brother Keith and Brother DJ and Brother Debo and Brother Streetcar. I mean, Brother Rideout.
You got jokes, huh? You got jokes.
Hey, listen, that was pretty good yesterday, right? I couldn't let it go, man. I had to get in on that.
Lord.
Streetcar. Yeah. You got to use that for a song.
Oh, yeah, Doc, I'm going to use it. I already told him I'm stealing it. It's stolen already.
Listen.
How you do a song with Streetcar in it?
Clay being one of the greatest shooters.
Number six.
Well,
that's two people's opinion, but I'm just saying he's one of the greatest shooters of all time. I don't even know why that's even a debate, but it did come from Debo. So
number 6. He's
number 6. I agree with it because I mean, when you think about and y'all, and particularly in context of Steph and Golden State changing the game, and when you think about how analytics has been part of that, when you bet as a coach preparing your team or preparing to win on the number of shots you're going to get in the game, and if you got shooters who are going to make threes over twos, then you want to go with that.
Because the pace of the game now is way faster.
Right.
You know, it was about getting a quality shot. Now it's about getting as many shots as you can, you know.
And another thing to consider, too, on the defensive end, when y'all were just talking about, but Golden State put on the court a smaller, athletic team.
Mm-hmm. You have to adjust to that.
They had multiple skills, right?
What were they called? The depth? What were they?
Yeah, the depth lineup.
The depth lineup or something like that?
Yeah.
Right, and they still run it. And Pop, to a degree, sort of did that, right?
Yep.
But now when you look at OKC, similar, got a lot of athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis, a lot of athletes, shooters, defenders.
Cleveland
can get them. Yeah, Cleveland. They can get their own bucket.
Well, you know where he came from? Who? Kenny Atkinson. Golden State.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the Bucks should have had him. If they was going to, you know, I always felt the Bucks offense, even with Bud, got stagnant. I mean, we would always complain about the stagnation of the Bucks half court offense, but Kenny Atkinson came from
more teams have
Golden
gone
State.
to that. You know, more teams have gone in that direction. Sacramento is similar.
Yep.
You know,
Mike Brown came from Golden State.
Right.
Yeah.
And Indiana. You know, so when you think about that, but the Bucks have stayed more traditional with that 1-2 punch for the most part. They don't share the ball as much. And then another thing Golden State did that was, I think, that changed the way other teams approached it is they look to create turnovers with all of that athleticism.
Yeah, their defense is really good this year.
Yeah, the swarming kind of, helter-skelter kind of thing where, you know, you get deflections and you off and running.
Yeah.
You know, and then pulling up for threes. If you're going to get more possessions with shooters like that, you're going to get, I mean, you know, that's what they, to me, that's what they hung their hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was, productive and successful.
I think the other thing is,
using it.
Craig, when you look at Now we've had the 3-point. I'm thinking in high school, since the 90s?
Since the 90s, yeah.
You know, in college was the 80s.
Right.
You know, so we went from we didn't have. They talked about in the NBA when they first introduced the 3-point line and how many 3-pointers was taking a game, maybe 10, and now you know almost half the shots could be 3-pointers. But I think and that's how kids are being raised to play now too. Yeah. So, you know, if you were tall, they put you in the post, right? Yeah. You know, which hurt people because then you talk about what happened down in Marquette with Bo Ellis. You know, Bo Ellis shouldn't have been. Everybody, why are you in the post? Well, first of all, he weighed 113 pounds. The other thing is he had a great outside shot. Why are we putting him in the post?
Yeah.
You know, and the other thing was you draw the big man out, which means that now
move the center from
the basket. You got the lane is open.
Yeah. Right. You think back when Reggie Miller was competing against the Bulls, Ray Allen came along. They were great shooters in that top, echelon as well.
Oh yeah.
But they were considered specialists. J.J. Redick was considered like a specialist.
Craig Hodges.
Steph changed all that. Steph was the coaches started encouraging, no, take that 3 first.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think they encouraged that. I just think he just did that because when he was shooting that stuff, it's a clip with this is after Mark Jackson. It's a clip where Steph did a crazy move and shot up something, and Steve Kerr just put his hands up like, dude, what is you doing? And then when he made it, he just put his hand over his head like,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
Probably because it was a crazy shot. But I remember Jose, the little point guard that went to Vincent, that went to Colorado, Jose Winston. He told us that when he got to Colorado, his coaches told him, if y'all got the open 3, shoot the shot, because it was changing to a run and gun transitional type of game. So it was transitioning then, and this was the late 90s, early 2000s when it started.
When I played, if I would have pulled up, and because we were in this very structured offense, we were running UCLA. Everybody ran UCLA, which is free throw line extended. You know, you going. Yeah. But man, I wish you come down, just pull up, be white. Only time I ever saw that in the years I played was a dude, y'all heard me talk about him, named Mickey Crow. Mickey Crow was the only dude. He had the green light. That dude stepped across half court. I don't know if number 10 is listening. In our gym, and this was before the 3-point line, and this dude was bottom of the net, and we looked at each other going like, oh, this dude is the deal here, man.
Man, listen, it was this guy up north, and you can actually Google him. His name was Alex Compton. He played against, I think, when Washington went upstate in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay. But it was a guard from up north. His name was Alex Compton. Can shoot your eyes out. I mean,
what school did he go to?
I forgot, but you can actually Google him. But his name was Alex Compton. He was a short guard, like 5'11", probably 6 feet at the most. But this cat can hit from everywhere, and he had handles, and he can drive. So I forgot the school he went to, but that was the school that actually beat our school here, because I remember.
Oh, you went to Washington?
No, I just used to always hang up out there. I went to Greenfield.
Well, you know.
I went to Greenfield.
Chapter 220.
Yeah, you better believe it, Jack.
I was going to say, we had a kid with us in 79, Jeff Brezabar.
Yep.
And he went to MSOE after we won state in 79, and he led the country in scoring, just shooting outside. And Parkinson put that into their offense, you know, through the 78, 79 season. You know, he did, as a senior, that was what he specialized in. And you saw that start to develop. You know,
when the Deaners were good shooters.
Yeah, Hero. Yeah. All of them cats. You know, that's what they did.
Wait a minute, who?
But they were spot shooters.
Novak,
like
Novak was no joke. Yeah, Novak was,
Right? I mean, you think about Bird, Steve Kerr, them cats would run to that spot, Paxson, run to the spot, be waiting for the ball. And that's what the coach, but Steph
Bird could do it all, though. Bird could shoot off the dribble. He could catch and shoot. Bird was Bird.
But they wanted to make sure they didn't give him that open three.
Oh yeah, but when he was not wide open for Bird against the Lakers, and he missed that 3 in the quarter, it was just that close. And he looked at Pat Riley like, "You left me that wide open,"
Right,
You
right.
know,
And the
like,
percentage,
come on,
if
man.
you're shooting 40+% from three,
Oh,
that's
that's phenomenal.
absolutely.
You know,
And then
that's
when
like
you compare
batting.
that
That's
to
like
somebody
batting
who's
500.
And think about it. When
and
Bird
you
was,
compare
they were
that
only
to,
averaging about 10, 15 3-pointers a game when Bird was playing.
Yeah.
So
when you think of like DeRozan's shooting percentage from the elbow is what 45%.
but he's got a 3-point. He got a 3.
I thought it was higher than that.
He got a 3-point. He got a
It may
3-point
be.
shot.
I'm
now,
just
though. He's
saying
shooting
you're
the
getting a
three,
two compared to a three.
I would have thought
So if
he
you
had his
make that
50,
three,
60% because his
that
elbow,
may
you know,
be.
he a mid
I'm
range.
just throwing a number up.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that number up there. But I'm saying if you get that three compared to that two, then you come away with one extra point,
Right.
and over the whole,
That's the
48-minute
analytics.
game,
That's the analytics.
And then if you get extra possessions, that's really what I think Golden State relied upon more than anything else. If they come away with 30 more possessions because of turnovers, deflections, all those types of things in the game, it's going to be hard to keep up with them.
And you know what? When we don't give them credit for the defense that they played, I
Absolutely.
saw the end of the Mavericks game. I saw the Boston game. Oh my God! That and let me say this to the NBA: your national games have been good. Those national games have been good, and that because even that Dallas Golden State game, those were Boston Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was worth using.
Golden State is really jumping out the box unexpectedly.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things the Bucks are missing, though, is having those young guys up front, letting them use their athleticism and the length. Because Marshawn, that's what he came for,
right?
And he's not being used.
Well, it must be something though. They're
man,
Marshawn
Bochuk be traveling, man. I can't get out there and move his feet.
Yeah, I think he needs to get in a situation where he gets more playing time.
But you have to realize that
put him on the D League
or
the G League. Then put him on the G League. Don't have him.
Nah, he needs to stay right where he at and be
on the bench.
The first year,
a player don't get better on the bench.
He's
the first year he played more. He wasn't doing that.
A player don't get better on the bench. You get better by getting reps.
If you eventually go into coaching, you do.
Because I mean, what causes traveling when you out there and you lacking confidence about the move you're trying to put in?
Right. I think, but they make decisions, man, and those are business decisions. And when you sit looking at that rookie contract, he didn't have like big impact. It looks like right now where he is in his development, he's a role player at best. Some of these dudes.
He was on par his rookie year.
Yeah,
he was on par with all the other
his
rookies.
First 2 years.
Absolutely. And what stopped that?
You think he hit his ceiling?
No, they stopped giving him time.
But
you gotta.
But if he can help but Craig, if he can help the team, he's gonna be on the floor.
That's not true.
Give me an example.
No, man. There's a lot of politics going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still taking him. I'm still taking him over Connaughton.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm still taking him over.
Somebody in Milwaukee.
So you said give you an example. That's an example.
To see that white boy Green on the team.
So you taking who over Connaughton?
Marjan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's the league where you gotta have that complexion for the connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say that from time to time.
DJ told him to put his seatbelt on, so you put your seatbelt on so you don't flop out of here, man.
Yeah, Jack, I was going to jump out the window, man, on that one, man.
Don't get me started on some dudes out there.
God,
man.
Huh? Come on, street car.
Man, listen, bro. So you would choose Marjan over Pat Connaughton?
Yes. We got a plethora of data on Connaughton.
A plethora.
You are one of the main ones saying he should be gone.
Wait, hold on. So, wait. I'm saying he should be gone because he's not making his shots. You wouldn't put Marjan in the same spot you put Pat Connaughton in because
you would ask him to do something differently.
But what?
What we talking about?
Giannis is the system, right? So the system revolves around Giannis. So the reason why it's set up how it is, and I don't like this whole thing of having Brook out at the top when you're the biggest player on the floor in the building.
I think most of Milwaukee don't.
So I really don't like that. But I understand it because, again, like he was saying, if you bring the big man out, you're then bringing his man out to guard you because one, Brook is a shooter, so you got to keep a hand in his face. So if you bring him out, that's going to open up the lane for Giannis to drive. Now, once Giannis drive and the other people step in and collapse, then that's leaving the shooters open. But if you don't have shooters out there,
this is what I say.
You don't get the points.
You still have Brook in the lane. Giannis is a solid enough passer to where somebody step up, he kick it out. That's what he's doing anyway.
But his job is to score, though.
Instead of kicking it out to a 3-point shooter, what's the highest percentage shot? The layup.
You ain't gonna have no layup if you got Brook down there. You ain't gonna have no layup because it's gonna clog the lane.
They're gonna have to leave Brook.
It's gonna clog the lane.
They're gonna have to leave Brook.
Bro, you're gonna have 93 people down in the lane, bro.
Oh,
you got Giannis.
Remember we talking about making the game easier? He just made the game. So if people clog the lane and I drive, guess where I'm kicking it out?
Shooters to a shooter. But if you ain't got shooters out there, you ain't gonna make the basket. And this is why the Bucks is losing because again, wait, hold on, wait, DJ, listen. Giannis is doing what he's doing. He's driving and drawing the defense. When you kick it out, your expectation is to a shooter like Prince. Prince is wide open in the corner.
Okay, let's talk about that play.
Oh my God,
that play is interesting. So Giannis kicks the ball out to Connaughton. Yes. Connaughton makes the extra pass
to the corner. I hated that, man.
So when they get the timeout, Giannis goes up to Connaughton
and tell him to shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball. Why are you passing it to him in the corner?
Because
shoot the ball.
Prince better than him.
No, wait.
Prince missed the shot.
Prince missed 2 in a row. That was 2 in a row that he missed. But Connaughton was open, and he's a great shooter from the left
as a coach,
wing.
As a coach, you always preach, make the extra pass. You give up a good shot for a great shot.
But you don't want to be too unselfish that you hurt the team. Like that play hurt the team because we didn't get a point.
Right, because I was going, why are you doing?
Well, he was wide open.
Shot, we weren't gonna get no point.
But Connaughton is a better shooter from the left wing. So that's his shot. That's like Dame. That's like Dame going to the left wing.
And he wasn't going. And he was wide open. Wide open. Nobody near him.
Confidence too. Confidence play a lot.
And that's when Giannis came up to him and said, "Dude, shoot the shot."
Craig, I'm appalled that these two gentlemen just said that's Connaughton's shot. As if he got a shot.
Bro,
he don't got no shot. If he makes it, we are thanking the heavens. All right? Bro, he don't got no shot. Bro, you can't guarantee Connaughton is going to do something.
Bro, each player got a hot zone.
What we talking about?
No shot?
Each player got a hot zone, bro. That's his hot zone.
Got no zone.
That's his hot zone right there.
On 2K, that his floor is cold. It's all blue.
Wait, we ain't talking about 2K. We're talking about real life. Because man, they got Dame on 2K wrong too.
I'm talking about in real life.
No. But you just brought up 2K.
No, I'm saying
no.
You talking about zones,
bro? You just brought up 2K and said that Pat Connaughton don't have a hot spot on the game, right?
Okay.
Dame Lillard on the game is not the same as in real life.
I'm making an analogy,
but your analogy don't fall right with this point because your point is wrong.
You said hot zones, which means specific.
Where he gets hot at,
they are susceptible to misses or makes.
So where do Pat Connaughton normally shoot from?
He don't got
the left
no
side and the top of the key and the left side.
And it's blue.
Dame Lillard shoot from the left side all the time.
We can wrap this up. So Connaughton shouldn't be playing.
No.
Okay.
Marjan should be playing over.
Hold on.
Marjan?
So no, Connaughton should or should not be playing.
He should play.
Okay. Oh my God!
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, man.
This
is America.
Now,
Craig.
Connaughton is a better defender.
He's a better defender.
Which is Marjan.
Marjan is a better defender?
Yep.
Well,
Connaughton get cooked.
More athletic, better defender. Even Connaughton can dunk, but I mean, what you were just describing is one of the flaws there. And all of the time he's been in the league, what is the hesitancy?
Right.
And he's a hangover
from
the championship team.
Yeah.
He's a support player. I mean, man, that's like a table having 4 legs, and you take one of the legs away.
The Bucks are getting old. The Bucks are getting old.
Man,
they're not getting old. They are old.
Thank you, man. I mean, really, people run them out the gym.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they stand around watching on offense, which slows you down on getting transition defense going.
Well, and I think, either Jay or DJ said this: the offense does run through Giannis. Yeah. I mean, good, bad, or indifferent. That's how it works. And
right? I mean, he dropped 50
9.
You know,
You're right.
and everybody's standing around watching it happen.
Well, that's because
That's what I would have done.
But that's how the play is strategically drawn up. Because Jeff Teague said that was one of his issue when he played here. Because the plays that was drawn up was his play was bring the ball down court, passing Giannis, and run to the corner. And that's what they do. They play pace and space.
And if
so
you, if you want to play,
it's playing four
that's
corners.
what you do.
It's playing four corners.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You gonna argue that the offense should run through you?
If
No.
Steph drop 50, they motion offense keep rolling.
Yeah.
And it happens in the process.
Because they got shooters that can make the shot, though.
Move the ball.
You gotta hit the shot.
You gotta hit the shot, regardless if you move the ball. You still gotta make the shot.
You said at some point you gotta hit the shot.
But all of their points ain't 3-pointers though.
I know.
Are y'all watching Golden State?
No, we're not saying all of them, but we said
But
they
you gotta
have
make
better
shots.
shooters.
Yeah.
That you can then run that offense because you got
Exactly.
people who can shoot the ball.
Yeah,
They let Klay Thompson go, so they must have felt like they had something that they could let him go.
Pog Zingzi. So what's his name?
Yeah, from Santa Clara.
Yeah.
With the Polish last
I'm
name.
going to go Golden State
I
and
used to coach against
OKC.
him.
They get a lot of back doors, get a lot of layups.
Oh yeah, because there was a backdoor play.
See what I'm saying?
Like everybody in the arena went to Steph Curry, and oh boy, just backdoor.
Yep.
Draymond Green hit with the perfect.
It's called
pass.
high pick screen, and then they backdoor cut.
And it was so funny because you watch everybody run towards Steph, and
Yeah.
dude just went like, "Oh, go to the basket."
Yeah, just cut to the basket.
And see, and Golden, OKC got SGA over there,
Yeah.
and he's that type of player.
Yeah, they just
right?
need some
Just
weight.
like Josh.
They just need some weight.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, we gotta go.
Yep.
I appreciate you, man. All right, you're listening to Community Voice. We're gonna get off the Bucks.
Please.
We'll be right back. right, welcome back to Community Voice. I just saw my niece, and she said she was listening to the program yesterday, and she said, "Interesting."
What you talking about? Sex?
Lord.
Oh, she shouldn't have been listening to
She
that.
said, "Interesting."
Yeah, we were talking about sex.
Man, why you gotta put on the after 10 voice, man?
No, that's what. No. He's only doing it. Sex, making love. That's what
Did you guys have sex or did you make
Did
love?
you make love?
Or did you make whoopee?
What was my guy? Damon Wayans. He played the superhero. What was it called? He was like Junkman.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. And he was Robert Gibbons pushed it all up on him. So David Allen Greer said, "Did you get it? Did you knock the boots? He said, "No, I'm a gentleman."
Remember the episode on Martin when Martin and Gina was trying to hold out on each other?
Yeah.
So then they had this big debate up at Gina's house, and they asked Cole. They said, "Cole, what's the difference between love and sex?" He said, "Love has 4 letters and sex has 3."
Oh, he right.
Oh, dude, have you rolling?
Has anybody, I don't know if you're on Facebook, are you getting the little Johnny jokes?
No, I haven't received any.
Oh my God. Man, yeah, there's little Johnny jokes. I don't know how I ended up getting on this. It became part of my algorithm.
Man, they got everything on it. Now I be having to unfollow so many stuff and mute so much stuff. Like, man,
I tell you what I don't miss. All those election texts.
I definitely don't mix that.
I'm still getting them.
All, I didn't even know them people.
Yeah,
How
they're trying to retire some campaign debt, so I'm still getting them.
You know what? The next text I get from any one of them, if I do get some more, I'm gonna ask them for some money.
Oh, I be texting them other stuff. Like one person asked me, can we expect you to vote? And I told him, like Forrest Gump said, life is
like a box of chocolate.
Yeah. And then they responded, "You're right. You never know what you're gonna get, but are you gonna vote?" I didn't even respond to them.
Oh, so they were able to do a little repartee.
They got back at you.
Right.
They got back at you.
Wow.
You thought you said something slick, and they come back slicker
I
like.
be messing. I mess with those people from time to time. Just like, man, get off my phone, man.
My mama come back with something so slick, and I be going, "I'm back upstairs. We back in the boiler room. We gonna have to come up with something because I thought I had you."
I wish I would talk smack, boy. But I come back in a whole nother lifetime.
Not like that, man.
It ain't no. I don't.
It ain't like that.
I wouldn't say nothing. Mama, hi. I love you.
I remember one. I could just vividly remember, and I want to say I was grown, but my mama was asking me something, and I'm just looking at her, and I said, "Ma, I didn't write the book. I only read it." And she got so heated.
You been punched in both of your eyes.
So heated.
Yeah. You wrong for that, DJ.
Doc, you getting punched in both of your eyes.
Marvin Gaye moment. Marvin Gaye senior moment. Hey, what? What you say?
What you say?
My mom used to. She would say, like, when we travel. I'm married, grown. We travel. Let her know we leave in town. Just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I get a phone call from my boss saying, "Keith, we need you in Stevens Point tomorrow morning." Okay. All right, pack up. I'm gone. I'm on my way to Stevens Point. Mom calls. I'm not there. And that must have been before I had a cell phone. And so I'm not there. And so I come home, Rhonda go, "Your mom called." She said, "Give her a call." So I called my mother. And I said, "Hey, Mom." She said, "I thought I asked you guys when you go out of town, let me know." I said, "Mom, it was like a last minute thing. I just had to get on the road. I'm sorry." She kept going. I said, "Mom, it was a last minute thing. I had to get on the road." She kept going because my mama ain't going to let it go. So she kept going. I said, "Rhonda knew."
You called her by her name?
My wife. I said, my wife knew. Rhonda knew.
Yeah, you definitely.
And my mama go, "And?" Now I'm mad now. I said, "Well, Mom, Rhonda is my next of kin." What did I say that for?
I I'm surprised you're even here today.
Wait a minute, Debo, you know what happened? My mom just hung up.
Right.
My sister, who always brings gasoline to the fire.
How long was it before she spoke to you again?
It took a couple days. Jeez. But my sister's in Arkansas. My sister called me. She go, ooh, ooh. I was going, I know you was just waiting for that. It was just like, well, yeah, Mom.
Man, that was a minute ago then.
Yeah, she was my next of kin. So I don't know why you tripping. Wow. Because the person who knew or was supposed to know knew. You ain't no longer my next of kin.
Oh.
That's a tough conversation you're going to have with your mom when you get married, dude.
No, it ain't.
You going to tell her?
Tell her what?
That's my next of kin, Mom. Not you anymore.
Hell no.
That's going to be understood.
Y'all so scared.
Yeah, I'm scared of my mama.
That's going to be understood. Some conversations I don't have because it's just like, hey, this is what it is.
Don't assume it's understood.
Yeah.
Don't assume that.
Yeah.
When I say, hey, I'm going to marry her, we about to get married. I'm about to
You
propose.
better take some of that bass. You better take some of that bass out your
Who you talking to there?
Yeah, when I married, you heard me.
What?
Let's go over this. Let's rehearse this again, cause
Let's rehearse it again.
Let's go over it. So
He
don't understand.
I think he understands.
No, man. No, bro. I want you to hear how it sounds.
Wait
Let's
a
do it again.
minute. Let me.
Yeah, Doc.
Okay. No. Ain't no pass. Get back up here.
Yeah.
So
I'm just listening.
how you gonna tell her?
Ain't gonna be nothing to tell.
Doc, listen, though, you better take advice from these two cats right here, man.
Man,
You don't have to listen to me.
my mother's
two
favorite
cats
line
right
is,
here,
I'm
man.
still your mother.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, but my wife
I done
getting the
heard that
check.
so many times.
So who running my mama? But my wife getting the check.
So who running things?
Hey,
Right.
T-Bo, my mama said that so many times. My response is, how could I forget?
Right.
Oh, you.
Well, obviously, saying what you just said, you forgot.
No,
You
But I
fix- you
noticed
fix-
that he done moved on from when I tell her. That's it.
That's what I said. Like,
Yeah, he
must have
moved
forgot.
from that.
He didn't repeat that.
No, what you mean? Like when I say we're getting married,
Yeah.
that's the understanding right there. It's no more back and forth.
Does your mom listen to the show, DJ?
Yeah, she probably listening right now.
Okay.
Keep on
Okay.
thinking, bro.
Okay.
Keep on thinking that. Keep on thinking
Well, my mama not like that.
Oh.
that you know of because you ain't been married.
Until you get married.
You ain't
Until
been
she heard you
married.
on the radio all across the country talking slick.
Yeah, you ain't
No,
been
she
married yet.
heard
Jack.
me. She didn't hear me.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Devo,
Yes, sir.
why don't you run and get another can of gasoline?
Right. Because this cat going down in flames. Going down in flames.
All over the country.
Yeah.
All over the
All over
country.
the world.
All over the world.
Probably got some cousins or something down south
Let me
somewhere.
say this about DJ. DJ is consistent. He is consistent.
Okay.
Because when we were talking about giving passes for the national anthem,
My grandmama wouldn't have got no
there you go.
pass.
So he been
Oh, that's because you
consistent.
gangster.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
because you got some gangster. in you. I see
OG.
it. I see the gangster. in you.
Oh, Granny.
He said,
We was talking
"Ain't
about
nobody getting
Gladys Knight.
passes."
See, we remember this. We
Right.
remember this from the jump.
Yeah.
Gladys Knight did the national anthem. People was hopping on her because this was around the Kaepernick thing.
Okay.
But then she had this bogus statement like, "Come on, Gladys! Like you is a staple in our community.
Yeah.
You
You
grandma
are.
or auntie.
You are.
She
Not-
was.
No, you are not. You is. You are.
Is you is.
Or
Is you ain't.
And so I'm like, you could have at least gave us a real statement. Don't have this trumped up statement, you know. So I was like, oh, she up out of here.
Yeah.
So then he says, like, what if your grandma was to do the
Miss
national
Elliston?
anthem?
Oh, she
I
can get
said,
it too.
and this is my exact words, we will have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like you don't get no pass? I said, we gotta have a conversation.
Wow.
I had to have a conversation with my mom because she worked for the Republican Party. But she said, son, it's just a check.
There we go.
But the conversation had to be held.
No, because if it was just a check, you know, there's a lot of things we can do with just a check.
No. It wasn't this campaign. This was a few years back.
No, I'm just saying like the term. It's just a check. Because a lot of people say that. And
No, but
we be like, okay, it's just a check.
No,
And
but
then when
senior
we do
citizens,
something,
man.
when we do something, oh, it ain't just a check. No, it is.
style your response.
Now you're not gonna try to flip because my mama be listening too. Now you're gonna try to make me say something crazy about.
I'm not talking about your mom.
So
I'm talking about the
I know you ain't talking about my mama.
general.
I know you ain't saying nothing about my mama.
There he go getting all buffed up, man. Say it with your chest. I know you ain't saying nothing about my mama.
Hey, you can talk about my daddy all day. Don't say nothing about my
This
mama.
cat over here been looking like Brutus, the barber beefcakes.
He's at a David Banner moment. He done hulked down. He done swole all up, man. He got him turning green.
No, you ain't talking about my mama.
Not my mama. No.
And everybody in this room done said that.
What? Your mama?
No, wait a minute now, Keith.
It's a thin line.
Bro, Keith.
Oh, he pushing the narrative. I don't do your mama.
I know you don't do my mama. What are you trying to say? I don't do your mama.
Run that by me again.
Hey, but you know what though? It was so crazy. In school though, you could say anything about a person's father. Your daddy.
Cause we didn't know him.
Whatever. Well, I don't know about y'all. I knew mine.
Know him. Wait a minute.
I knew mine.
I didn't know mine.
I didn't play that with none of my.
But
Really?
I mean,
about your dad?
I'm
you
sensitive.
could still get into it, but
I'm sensitive.
if you say
Can't
yo
do that.
mama, it's like the whole world
It's on.
stop.
It's on.
No.
Yeah, do you say yo mama?
No, you
What
couldn't do
you
that
say?
with nobody. I
You can say
had
yo
got into
mama.
a fight because somebody. This was his exact words. Yo uncle. It was on.
All right, so
Oh,
my
man.
uncle what?
You can't. It didn't need. It didn't
It
need nothing.
didn't even need a what? It was just yo.
Oh, I got
And
one
my
for
uncle
you.
was so mad. He said,
Your mama booty so big, they yell fire. She had to make 2 trips.
"Yeah, that's definitely a scuffle."
Oh, you getting beat up? You most definitely getting the pumpkin
Your
here.
mama so fat she got her own zip code.
Oh, you can bust down to the white meat. I'm splitting all.
This business brother I went to school with, man. This
Fucking
dude
yeah.
talked about my mama so bad. I was in tears.
Wait a
I went
minute.
home. I mean, it was funny, man. You gotta acknowledge if it's good, it's good.
Yeah, that's
And he wore me
Hey,
out.
DJ,
he
I'm with
wore
you,
me
bro.
out.
Y'all didn't play none of that. Hey, but I would say one of the funniest yo mama things I encountered was at LaVarn Way. And I wasn't a part of it, but these two dudes going back and forth. And one dude said something about another dude's mama. He just looked at him. He said, "So, my mama ugly anyway."
Oh my
I
God.
was like, "Whoa, you
Oh.
stupid!"
Look, I heard one.
We died.
I heard
one.
one.
He said his own mama was ugly?
Yeah.
Oh, this cat
So it's
said.
like, what could you say to somebody after you hit him with the mama joke?
Oh, here's what I
he
used-
say. You don't.
here's
It don't
what
matter to him.
I heard this, man, and it stayed with me. Dude go, did you get the money that I left on your dresser last night?
Hey, that's
Oh.
definitely another.
Wait a minute, one of my classmates.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you get the money that I left on the dresser?
That's it.
What you trying to imply, man? What you saying?
That's definitely a scuffle.
Yeah.
But my group, but friends that we didn't go that. That was just already unspoken off limits.
See, I would
We
have fixed
didn't
that
even-
one up though, Keith. I would have been like, "Did you get the money that I left on your mama's dresser for you last night?"
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah. Look,
I heard one.
I'm getting ready to say ask your mom. Ask your mother about how we played the dozens in the choir and how girls talked about your mama. Ask your mom
Hey,
about
it was
that.
almost about to be a scuffle up in here.
You say, what you say about my mama?
Because you said that too intimate.
Say, ask your mama. Ask your mama. What? Hey, DJ whole body reaction was like,
Shout out, Brother Nate Luckett, the good folks there at the New Pitts Mortuary. Hey, y'all, good morning. All right, let's get back to
I mean,
mamas.
everything stops when they roll by.
listen,
Stop, wait.
I heard one in school that this dude told this one dude, and I think everybody was ready to fight after this one. He said, your mama's so fat, she got an X on her back, and when she walk, helicopters be trying to land on her back.
Dang.
And when I tell you the whole classroom fell out, but he wanted to fight everybody.
I know you want to fight everybody.
He wanted to fight everybody. I never forgot that. I was
See, I didn't even find that one funny. That wasn't.
See, but that was in 8th grade. That's like 8th grade humor.
That's
bro.
pretty creative for an 8th grader.
Yeah, that's in 8th
I
grade.
think that's if you want to explain somebody fat, you did a good
Oh
job.
man, that's huge, Doc.
You did a good
That's
job.
big.
Say, man, you got an X on your back and helicopters be trying to land on your back?
Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
You know they say your mom's so ugly play your daddy and father.
Say it again.
You say your mama is so ugly. She can play your father and father.
You on speaker?
Yeah, you got to be on speaker.
Take us off speaker. We want to hear.
Say your mama's so ugly she can play your daddy on Father's Day.
Damn! Oh, that's bad.
Yikes! Wow! Wowzers!
Ooh.
Hey man, I think he won.
That's a head buster there.
Yeah, I think he won.
And you know who was cold? George Wallace.
George Wallace.
We interviewed him.
He was a fool.
And he had a few Yo Mama jokes during that interview, and they was funny.
Yeah, man. You know, and playing the dozens. This is part of our cultural history. Black folks been playing the dozens since we got here.
Listen,
you know, I mean, and look, if you're sensitive,
you don't want to get into the river session.
Don't get in the circle.
Yeah,
look,
that's why I always stayed out.
Hey, leave me out of that. I get in. I can't handle that. I don't do that.
Yeah,
I heard one joke. The dude said, "Your mama's so black. Her middle name is 1159." We was like, "Whoa!"
I could never tell that joke.
Whoa!
Could never talk about people's complexion.
11:59.
Midnight.
Dang, that's
Well, you can't get nothing past DJ, can you? Jeez,
11:59. I said, "Whoa."
These is all 70s.
No, I'm trying to put no arrow on it.
I'm 92.
Hey, guess
man.
what? But wait a minute, DJ. They be 70 jokes, but they're classics. They blue plates.
Like I said, "Oh."
So why? You know, after a while, you just don't get sensitive, man.
You just laugh.
You just laugh because what you do is you get better.
Right.
Debo.
Yo.
Your buddy Karen.
Now,
talk about somebody can talk about you.
Right.
Karen can get on you, man. So what Karen had me do was between my sophomore year and my junior year, all I worked on was my gunning game.
Oh my!
That's all I did, man. And when I went back, because not only did I catch it in high school, I caught it at church. Yeah. I tell you somebody I used to really talk about though. Oh, Crystal Johnson. I used to wear Crystal
she a fool.
I used to wear Crystal out. Oh, and Reggie Daniels. I don't know why Reggie Daniels thought he could cap. Like, dude, really?
Oh my God.
And we'd be right outside West Side going at it. And they coming out like, come on, take your beating. Come on, get it. I'm getting it. You posted up. Oh, man, I'm ready. Come on. I'm getting ready to wear you out. And he always thought he could gun. I'm like, dude, I'm getting ready to wear you out, man. Wow. I come from the Metropolitan Youth Choir. That's all we do is talk about each other's mamas.
Yeah, man.
And we see them every Sunday. So we talking live stuff like, there was one particular woman, they called her Ruby Red. Why do you call her Ruby Red? Because that ruby red lipstick she be wearing every Sunday. It's just like, oh, wow. Okay. Or they call your mama by her first name.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's disrespect.
Now, when we got in the choir, you sit next to DJ, just joined the choir. Yeah. So I get up next to him. Hey, what's happening, man? Oh, man, welcome to the choir. It's Metropolitan Youth Choir, man. Tell me a little bit about you. Now, we're doing this 14, 15, 16. We're talking about, he could talk, hey, what's your mom's name?
Yeah.
And he would go, Lucille. Not Lucille was your aunt. He would go, Edith. Okay. Would hear it again.
And leave it alone.
Then when we started talking about people's mamas, and DJ would say something. They said, oh, yeah, so what about Edith? Now, I know if DJ was in the choir, we'd probably be fighting a lot. Because I'm looking at how he's looking like right now.
Yeah, like, say something.
And I've known his mom all my life. So.
Dude, DJ face while you was talking, he was looking this way, but it was almost like he was like, I showed y'all, man. I'm sensitive, man. Wait a minute. You see him kind of reaching in his pocket. Like, so what you saying? Say something you want to.
DJ, especially when they come in late, we're going to start patting.
No, you're a fool, bro. Send him to the metal detector.
Yeah. Oh, my God, bro.
Not yet.
Listen, man, we used to.
Keith, you're saying that DJ gives no passes. I mean, we couldn't say nothing about either in here.
Don't play, Debo.
And you wilding.
Hey, man, don't play, man. Hey. So we're going to have to go into a commercial break and come back and be like,
There you go. See, He's a line stepper.
Yeah, Doc.
Line stepper.
Who's the line stepper?
You pushing to the limit, man.
You habitual line stepper, dude.
I say that. You Rick James
Pushing to the
up
limit, man. You pushing to the limit, man.
Rick James up
No, my mother's name is Aretha.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. But you know, as soon as he said that, I looked at DJ like, hey DJ, I'm with you, man. We gonna have to jump him. I'm with you, man.
Hey, can I see you back in the kitchen for a minute?
Right. Hey, man, come on, come here. No, it ain't even come here. Come on, man. Come on. Come here. Let me holler at you. Let me talk to you for a second, bro. That's all you hear in the back.
Man,
you see one person leaving and another person is still in that room.
Be like, hey, come back like this.
I'm back on camera. They both still in the room.
Hey, come back like this. Yeah, you understand me?
You're taking the gloves off.
Right.
Yeah. Covered in blood. Take the gloves off.
So what happens, Keith? What happens when I'm back over here doing cameras and they both still in the room?
Right. I'm going.
No, you definitely won't.
I can guarantee you it ain't gonna happen like that. I put everything I got in my bank account, Jack.
Shoot. And I know it get violent up in this piece, man, because every other day I got Michelle jumping on me, so it'd be just like,
she punched like a dude, too,
man.
It hurt, dude. When my arm was out of commission, I'm in the lobby joking with her, right? I'm playing with her. She don't really know how bad my arm is, but I'm holding it, joking with her, and I say something slick. Boy, when I tell you she hit me like a dude on 3rd and Keith.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
So she hit me so hard.
And that's the love tap.
Hey, and it wasn't even with all her might. That's just who she is. She hit me and laughed, and I just screamed. I couldn't even.
She probably looked at you like,
yeah, she was. Hey, but she laughing, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh man, we had that old furniture. She used to tackle me on that couch, man. That old. Be like, dude, come on, man. I can't.
She used to have some callers that wished that she could tackle them on that couch.
Oh my God! Listen here, I'm gonna say
they
this.
used to call in every morning.
If I ever get into a fight, and Shell, if you listening, I'm calling you because we gonna jump whoever.
You in trouble?
Yeah, I'm calling you.
No, you in trouble.
Am I?
Right. Because she ain't gonna answer.
Oh no, she gonna answer for me because I'm gonna text her. And I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna text her and tell her I got that steak dinner. No, she want that steak dinner. I promised her that steak dinner. I'm a 911
I remember listening
steak.
to that.
911 steak.
She hearing that.
She called me back. And I be going.
And when she find out ain't no steak on the other end, that's when you go.
Well, she gonna whoop a fit on me. She gonna whoop a fit on me. But that's all right. That other person got whooped first, so she can whoop me after that.
Anybody got ride or dies?
You need.
Oh yeah, all day.
You got a ride or die?
Oh, I got ride or die.
You got a ride or die?
Man, I got a whole bunch of them though. Like
you got a ride or die?
I got a whole bunch.
I kind of think this is my ride or die right here.
Oh yeah, listen, I ain't really known this cat too long.
Yeah, that's.
But I pick up on energy well, and I think this gotta go, man.
We were doing Juneteenth.
Go fishing.
I'm checking on you,
Debo.
What? Am I in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I was because I'm trying to make sure he good. I was
because that was a hot day.
Telling Mary that I'm trying to make sure he good. He leaving me. He all in the crowd walking. So now,
man, because it's the first year I was recognized.
So now
I wasn't riding with Homer.
So now
I wasn't riding with Keon. This first year,
I'm in the truck and he out there walking, and I'm like, man, I can't be in the truck and he older than me. He out here walking. Now I gotta stop out. And get to walking the whole way.
Everybody like caramel apples?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did about.
I ain't had one.
Those apples got to be green though. I'm doing the
yeah.
Got to be green.
Yeah.
Hey, you listen to community. Hey, the phone line's open, y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to call.
Free Flow Friday.
Talk about
what it is.
Talk about somebody's mama.
Oh my God.
The history of the Affy Tapple. Tapple. What?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, that's the name brand.
Ooh, Bubbles.
Ooh, Bubbles.
Good one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Community Voice. Let me do this announcement. Tomorrow will be the annual Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be at Milwaukee Academy. Was it Milwaukee Academy of Science on 20th and Kilbourne? Doors open at 7:30. Program starts at 8. The keynote speaker tomorrow will be Pastor Kenneth R. Locke II. Is that that's Evolve? Yep. So he'll be the keynote speaker. There are various workshops, co-parenting without cohabitating, one of my favorites, pardons versus expungement, accountability for domestic violence, concurrent. This is, let's see, and so be those repeated. And then there's a Milwaukee Public School sponsored panel, Black Male Impact Panel. This is Dr. Richard Cross. Lunch will be served, and we have a lunch address, fatherhood course. Okay. And the different groups are there. Child support, City of Milwaukee, the Office of the Mayor, Office of African American Affairs, so the City Department of Administration for the City Office of Equity and Inclusion, Milwaukee Fatherhood Coalition, Milwaukee Academy of Science, Brewers Community Foundation, Ascension, Wisconsin, Milwaukee Area Workforce Funding Alliances, Visit Milwaukee, and the Milwaukee Bucks. So again, starts at tomorrow, and there'll be various vendors there. So it is the Milwaukee.
How long is it going until?
Who? Tomorrow, 8 to 2.
8 to 2?
8 to 2 tomorrow. Oh, child support classes. We will not be doing child support 101, but we will have child support services there in the student lounge. That will be for folks who want to meet about this.
Why you shake your head like that? You had to look like this and low down.
Yeah, cuz, man, child support is supposed to be for absent fathers and not broken relationships. And that's what child support should be for. However, it's been used as a nuclear bomb for young black men, for black men. No. No, it's called.
Wrap it up.
It's called, and it's fair to say it.
Oh, your pullout game.
Hold on. It's fair to say that, but if you in a relationship, and if you on the road to getting married and y'all have a kid, but the relationship don't work, but you still taking care of your kid and you've been there since day one, because you don't continue the relationship and you move on, then they hit you with the nuclear. That shouldn't have wrapped it up. That's child support being used for.
That still should have wrapped it up.
I think that still wrap it up. Yeah.
No. See, but you have people that was married,
right?
And you bring a kid into the union because you're blessing the union.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship don't work. You break up. And you get hit with child support, and you get hit with what you ain't never did nothing with the child. And 10 times out of 10, the man don't keep the receipts because you in a relationship. So you don't think to keep the receipt because you don't think she gonna play you. You don't think it's gonna end like that. But when it do end like that, and you go to court and you don't have anything to back up that you've been there since day one.
My only question is would they still have to pay child support if it's joint custody?
It depends.
Yeah. Because it's
both parties should end up paying.
Primary placement is wherever the child is placed at. Whoever got primary placement.
Yeah, but you could have, and it's rare. They rarely do 50-50. It's so hard to manage.
Yeah, because I was going to say I got joint custody, and I still pay
joint custody. Is
joint.
Just your decision making. Placement, as you mentioned, is where the child lives. So it's hard to do. Now, some people can really work it out. I mean, they'll work it out where they're able to do what they need to do.
Man.
Part of why you might find yourself in the child support system, overwhelming number of people find themselves in child support because of public assistance, not the mom. Divorces are different, obviously, when you go in divorce, because now I'm going to use this term, children is part of the community property piece. So, in terms of the relationship, it's the courts then who will then make the decision. The other thing is that we no longer do retroactive child support. That means that you don't have to bring in receipts showing what you did in the past because it's going forward. It goes from the date that is filed. We used to do retroactive. They used to go back to, and you had people waiting. The kid is 16 coming in trying to get child support, and now you're going to go back 16 years. So now it comes from the point of when that case is filed, you go forward. Child support is financial support. So what the child support office does is just enforce the orders of the court. So the issue people might have with child support is really not child support, it's the court.
It's the court. Well,
And then child support has administrative powers to enforce whatever that order is.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, and this is why my face was what it was, because it struck a nerve with me. I had a judge tell me, well, ask the other person, what do you want me to do with them? This person say to the judge, I just wanted to teach him a lesson.
About you?
That's what this person say to the judge.
About you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. And you know what the judge did? I did 5 years paper, 4 years in prison stay.
Really? For child support?
MSDF.
For child support?
Child support. I got a cousin that did 9.5 years for child support.
Ain't that illegal?
No. He did 9.5 years.
You know what the law
and
says?
he take care of his kid.
I thought that was illegal.
No.
The law says that if you do not pay child support for 120 consecutive days in the state of Wisconsin, you can be charged with a felony.
A felony?
A felon, bro.
That's you not no felon.
Bro,
But child support?
A felon.
Hold on.
A felon, bro.
Nah,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I say the nuclear bomb. Because once they drop it on you, it's so hard to get up out of that web. It's like they web you in. So now, matter of fact, if you 10, 20 G's in the hole, no passport, it's hard for you to get home. It's a lot of some people can't even get their L's. I know some people now that's creeping around the city right now, working a job, driving to the job, but don't have a license to get there.
Well, if your license has been suspended by child support,
So you can get a temporary work license.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to give you some help.
Yeah,
if your license has been suspended by child support, you can meet with us tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna send him to you.
Yeah, seriously. You can meet with us tomorrow, and they will work that out because we clearly understand you need license to go to work. Usually, though, any enforcement is trying to get people to pay something, right? And what I have discovered in the 14 years of doing this is that just as Jermaine is just worn out, just worn out.
Yeah,
just
worn out.
Just
yeah, no. Hey, y'all enlighten me.
I'm worn out.
But let me say this about Milwaukee County. It is rare. He's rare because we only prosecute 60 cases a year. We have 115,000 cases. So
you can't get that expunged?
No.
You can't?
No.
You can ask, I think you can apply.
The only way it would come, the only way that felony would come off of your record and won't be active, you would have to do that time that you was on papers for. That 5-year bid, I had to do that 5-year bid. Within that 5-year bid, and within that 5-year bid, I was a felon.
Crazy to me.
Yeah, my cousin just got out doing 9.5 years, bro.
Feel like gang strong, man.
Man, like the white
I
boys.
keep on thinking that
out in Waukesha County.
32.
Talk to
I keep on thinking
talk
that.
to those brothers in Racine and Kenosha, and it's a different world in Milwaukee,
bro. I'm trying to, bro. And
what you mean,
bro? It's
they really.
So they stricter in Racine and Kenosha.
Oh yeah.
Oh, up north, like man, I had a friend from here.
I could have swore Dr. Pate said that he did this thing that went to the Supreme Court that it's supposed to be illegal to send somebody to jail for
No, it's illegal to send someone to jail for poverty. It is not illegal to. This is the law in the books.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they gave them the option. If you 20 in the hole, you pay the whole 20. They ain't gonna prosecute. Once she's kind of, and usually it's driven.
But that 20 must be like right then and there. It ain't no installment.
No.
Yeah, like man, listen. I had a friend that had a case in Waukesha. They locked him up on a warrant. He went to court. The judge told him, "You have to pay. I think it was 20 G's. You pay the 20 G's right now. You won't go to prison. But if you can't pay it, we're going to sentence you to prison." This man went scrambling to get people to loan him the money so he wouldn't go to prison that day.
That's crazy.
Out in Waukesha.
I was laughing, but I wasn't really laughing. The way he said 20 G's, It reminded me when Martin
20 G's, 20 G's,
and then Hustle Man said 19 G's. Chief.
We had the pizza or something.
No, he had chitlin loaf.
Oh yeah, the chitlin loaf. Yeah.
Oh, that was for the wedding.
That was for the wedding reception.
About, yeah.
Tracy
so
Morgan.
He said 20 G's. Instantly, Martin just came to mind.
We got a chance. You were here when we interviewed Brubman.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I interviewed Brubman.
Dang.
Yeah, and
I was interviewing a lot of people.
This was early in the year.
Okay.
And he was talking, he talked about how he got the role.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, I remember. He said, I only did like 8 or something episodes, but people remember. So they did one where Martin had to go down. This is how he got on television. And so he went in for the interview on television. Mm-hmm. And they were just finishing up with the interview.
Yeah,
it was Brubman.
They called me.
Yeah, Brubman, yeah. They called me. And he had on a T-shirt with a clip-on bow tie.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
We got just interviewed him, man. That was Brubman. And then that same episode, they had Angry Man.
Yeah, Angry Man.
Yeah, sit your ass down.
Right.
He said, I ain't got time for Richard Roundtree over there.
And I don't know if that was ad-lib because the way he was laughing.
Yeah.
Myra was laughing, so
right.
You know it was ad-lib.
Yeah, because Myra. You got to love Myra, man. Oh, my God. Martin is one of it's class. I still laugh today, man.
So I was looking at an interview with Damon Wayans and his son. And we took for granted the amount of black TV shows that we had in the 80s and in the 90s and even in the early 2000s. So like now there are no real, I mean, the new Damon Wayans is called Papa's. Yeah, and then I'm watching some old episodes of Blackish. Blackish was a solid show, but those shows are so far in between now, and it's like, man, how did we evolve to, a lot of black TV shows, a lot of representation?
You do see it though on TV One. You see it on BET.
Yeah, but that ain't mainstream.
I know, but because the people don't, for whatever reason, bounce. Yeah. That's how I miss Saints and Sinners, because that was on Bounce.
Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
I looked it up online. It's on.
You got to start. But I saw something. It said season 6. I'm like, man, they got plenty. But like I said, it had got crazy. I had just stumbled on a random season. I had been stopped watching it.
Levi came back. Levi came back. That show saved my life. Because with all this nonsense that was going on during the political thing, that's all I watched.
How did you binge watch that in a day?
I did. Well, it was a couple of days.
Dang.
And then there were some episodes I skipped. You go through, get the summary, and go through. And the ending, so go see the last. They didn't know how to end it. They really didn't know how to end it. So, but spoiler alert, Rex does hook up with Lady.
Of course. That's irritating. But they messed with each other back in the day.
They had the baby, Malik.
Yeah, they messed with each other back in the day. And then I think he ended up going to jail. Something happened, so then that's how she ended up getting with the pastor.
She was pregnant.
Yeah, she ended up getting with the pastor.
Right.
And
wait a minute, but her father was the pastor of that church, right? Her father was the pastor.
It was a family.
Yeah.
It was a family.
That's
church.
They done sold that church. Wait a minute. Rex set the church on fire twice.
That's
Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell.
Pinky. Oh man. He Pinky. Good though. He good.
Speaking of Pinky, you know how the infamous on next Friday when he like, hey man, I almost spent this yak on this $200 suit. Yeah. Watch how you been in them corners, man. I had just saw the video of that. I didn't realize how crazy dog turned that corner. If y'all go see that again, he turned that corner crazy, dog. Yeah. He was all the way on the other side, had to come back on.
He hit somebody though, didn't he?
That was in Friday after the next. He hit Santa Claus.
Yeah, the
last Friday.
Yeah, that's
Friday after the next.
Yeah. Okay.
Dog bent that corner so crazy. I was like, dog, I never noticed how crazy he bent that corner.
I thought that certainly put Cat Williams on the map.
Oh yeah.
And then Clifton Powell's always been consistent.
So it put Cat Williams on the map. But then, if y'all remember, shortly after that, what was he on? My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
Remember, he was Bobby something, Bobby Street or something like that. Dude was acting a fool on My Wife and Kids. Damian Wayans.
Well, then he ended up doing he had a role in Blackish.
He was in that movie too.
Yeah,
He was the
Cat Williams. Yeah, his daughter. Remember they ended up he and my guy were cousins
in Blackish.
In Blackish, and so his daughter, Cat Williams' daughter, ended up coming staying with them, and she spent a year going to school, and then he came and got her.
Yeah, because I know that he was in that movie too with Ice Cube and I see the cat face.
Mike Epps?
Not Mike Epps. The dude that was like 19 G's. Tracy Morgan. Yeah, it was the church joint.
Oh,
when they robbed the church.
He was the choir director.
Yeah, he was
Mike Epps was in there too, wasn't he?
Yeah. First Sunday.
Yeah, first Sunday. Yeah,
first Sunday.
Yeah. They robbed the church.
Look, somebody got to be a mom. Everybody can't be a black butterfly.
I ain't seen nothing.
Excuse me. Excuse you. Cat Williams was the choir director.
I saw.
They were doing what, the Byron Cage song?
I can't feel while they was getting robbed. Yeah.
I saw Dave Chappelle. I saw Kevin Hart. I want to see Cat Williams.
The only live comedy show I've ever been to was Dave Chappelle when he came here.
Yeah, I saw Dave when he came to Summerfest.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never saw him live.
Yeah.
You never saw? Oh man,
I heard he a fool.
He told the whole Stephen Avery. Remember Stephen Avery was the dude killed the girl, got out of jail, killed another girl, go in. Dave Chappelle says Stephen Avery is the worst waste of white privilege I've ever seen.
That was on one of his specials too. That was on one of his specials. No, Dave Chappelle called.
You need to watch.
I'm a boy, Damon.
I'm a boy.
He said, "You thought I was play pimping, didn't you? You thought I was pimping for fun."
He was like, "Hold these pliers. Don't let go. Hold these pliers. Go. Don't you let go of these pliers.
Your pliers, your party, his bells in your hand."
Dude was hilarious, man.
Oh man.
He said, "Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Grab these pliers."
An old boy was getting off on the Tupac video.
Oh yeah,
Terry Crews. Terry Crews getting off.
That was crazy.
Hit him up. What was it? Hit him up.
No, I want to hit him up.
How do you want it?
How do you want it?
How you want it? All of those turned. Those were three very. All three of them were very, very good because they didn't know what was going to happen when Chris Tucker left. But then you got Mike Epps.
Yep.
You got Day Day.
Mike saved the day.
Yeah, he saved the day. And then the other people, like I said, Clifton Powell playing Pinky.
And Clifton almost didn't get that part.
Is that right?
Dale Curry. No, DC Curry.
DC Curry.
Playing
That cat is a fool. You ever see any of his stand-ups live?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That dude is.
Pop barbecue.
Oh,
yeah.
Barbecue so good
they opened up the restaurant. They talking about how good it was. They slap your mama. And they do the commercial. They slap the mama in the commercial.
He said, "Hey, mama."
Slap a wig round.
You won't, Willie?
Willie?
She said, "Can I have some?"
Willie?
She said, "I heard they call you sweet." He said, "Yes, I'm a bad man."
The funny part was when he told Terry Crews' mama, "So you need to get that trimmed up. Trim that up right there."
He said, I know somebody who like
Yeah, you need to get that trimmed up.
How she put weed in a tissue? You don't put weed in a tissue.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
that dog bitter.
That dog bitter.
Chico.
Oh.
Hey man, let me thank everybody. DJ, thank you. Debo, thank you. Jermaine, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody. Hey, y'all have a good weekend. The good Lord willing, Creek No Rise. Hope to talk to everybody on Monday. And it'll always go from this place in peace.